Hello everyone. The devastating impact of Hurricane Beryl spread across the Texas coast on July 8, 2024, leaving a significant mark on both humans and animals. Not only did the storm disrupt the daily lives of countless people, but it also destroyed the habitat of more than 1 million coyotes. The loss of vegetation and shelter may prompt these wolves to move into new territories in search of better living conditions. This migration could lead to increased interactions with farming and farming communities, raising concerns about potential community impacts. In this video, we will explore how these changes affect human communities and what measures can be taken to mitigate these challenges. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to update the latest information and express your curiosity. Coyotes often target weak, old, or isolated animals. Calves, sheep, and small livestock are more susceptible to coyote attacks because they are easily defeated and cannot defend themselves. According to the National Agricultural Statistics Service, coyotes cause an estimated $150 million in financial losses. This significant financial loss highlights the serious threat that coyotes pose to farmers and ranchers' cattle. Have you thought about the impact of such a large financial loss on a farmer's livelihood? John Smith, a farmer in rural Texas, shares his experience with coyotes on his land. He has lost dozens of chicks to coyotes over the years. John explains that wolves come at night, sneaking into the chicken coop through every tiny opening they can find. An important factor in building an effective coyote-proof fence is its height. Coyotes are known for their ability to jump high, so a fence needs to be at least 6 feet high to be effective. Some farmers go even further, opting for fences 7 to 8 feet high for added security. Have you ever seen a coyote jumping over fences of that height? In addition to height and depth, the type of material used for the fence also plays an important role. Large wire mesh is the recommended choice, with options such as woven or welded mesh found to be particularly effective. The size of the net must be small enough to prevent the wolf from getting through. Choosing this material is important to ensure that the fence cannot be penetrated. Do you agree with this method? If so, please like the video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments section to share your opinion. Realizing that fences are only a temporary measure, many area hunters have protected their businesses and agriculture by turning to more permanent solutions. Coyote hunting has become an important practice to maintain balance in rural ecosystems and protect livestock. However, each state has its own regulations regarding coyote hunting. Hunters often need a hunting license and may have specific hunting seasons and population limits that must be followed. Are you familiar with the hunting regulations in your state? Do you think these regulations are effective in controlling the coyote population? Popular guns for coyote hunting include rifles and shotguns. The rifle is often chambered with cartridges, such as the Remington 700 or the .243 Winchester, which are popular for their accuracy and range. Shotguns with solid ammo can be used for closer approaches. A quality scope, such as one with good magnification, is important for spotting and shooting coyotes accurately at long distances. Telescopes or thermal infrared goggles are beneficial for night hunting, making it easier to see animals active at night. Have you ever used thermal infrared rangefinders, which are also very useful for night hunting, making it easier to see animals active at night? Have you ever used a long-range infrared or thermal imaging device for hunting? Additionally, stealth is another important factor in coyote hunting. Wearing camouflage clothing and using blinds or other forms of concealment helps hunters avoid the coyote's sharp senses.
He stopped him to shoot him.
Talking to local farmers or ranchers can also provide valuable information about coyote hotspots. Have you found any effective methods for tracking coyotes in your area? We will explore how intrusive behavior of monkeys has become a significant concern, especially due to their aggressive interactions with humans, tourists, and other social creatures. These animals pose an increasing threat as their contact with humans escalates into attacks. This alarming trend not only endangers individuals, but also disrupts active agriculture, leading to broader impacts on public safety and local economies. Solving this problem cannot be overstated, as the safety and well-being of both residents and visitors are at stake, despite their highly social nature. Florida's stinky monkeys have become a significant crisis, according to the Florida Department of Health. There have been 27 reported attacks by these monkeys. As of 2022, these attacks include biting and even throwing objects, causing both humans and dogs to fall victim to their aggression. The increasing number of incidents demonstrates the urgent need to address the invasive behavior of these monkeys to ensure public safety. Invasive monkey populations have become a major concern for communities in Florida. These monkeys often have street fights, often fighting for food, disrupting public order and safety. Additionally, they have been known to steal bags, food, and drinks from unsuspecting tourists, creating an atmosphere of fear and discomfort with their presence in urban areas. And popular tourist attractions add to safety concerns for both residents and visitors. Furthermore, these monkeys were also discovered swimming in people's swimming pools. When the host is not present, the pups invade personal space in a relentless effort to find food. They also cause damage to automobiles, increasing the economic and mental burden on the community. The government has deployed various measures to control the population of invasive monkeys, focusing on both resettlement and public education. Aim to relocate the monkeys to less disruptive areas, while also educating the public about how to live safely with these animals. However, solving this problem requires more than basic measures, but requires creative and effective solutions. Innovative strategies are needed to manage and reduce the nuisance behavior of these monkeys, ensuring the safety and welfare of both residents and wildlife in affected areas. Hunting techniques to control the invasive monkey population in Florida require both strategy and patience. One effective method is to use fruit to create traps that attract insects to a specific area. Then, hide and stay quiet, blending into your surroundings to avoid being detected when they appear. It is important to stay calm and observe carefully before acting. Feral hogs and other invasive species in Canada are causing serious damage to the agricultural industry. In 2021 alone, total losses have reached $11 billion and are forecast to increase to $25 billion by 2023. Join us to explore this issue in this documentary on agriculture and find out about the profound impact these invasive species are having on Canadian agriculture. Canadian farmers are looking for the most effective methods to solve this problem. The wild boar population has increased sharply in the Alberta forest, central Canada, since 1990 and now reaches about 600,000 animals. Wild boars are highly adaptable and reproduce rapidly, making their control especially difficult. These wild boars can consume almost anything in the forest, causing serious ecological disruption by depleting forest resources. When they no longer have forest resources, they turn to attacking fields and farms, causing further problems for the agricultural industry. Initially, farmers implemented measures to prevent wild boars from entering their fields, but these measures were not effective. The presence of wild boar is a major challenge for Canadian farmers. To deter these animals, farmers have experimented with spraying conventional herbicides in their fields. However, the effectiveness of these drugs gradually decreases as their scent wears off, and wild boars continue to cause havoc. The apparent damage in cornfields clearly illustrates the difficulties farmers face in protecting their crops. Protecting fields from feral boar intrusion poses major challenges in terms of protecting the environment and maintaining ecological balance. According to a 2022 Agriculture Canada report, traps caught about 20,000 wild boars in 2021. Although this number is relatively small compared to the expected total of the wild boar population of about 1 million, it shows some level of effectiveness. These traps work on a variety of terrains, including rough areas. Box traps do not make loud or sudden noises, making them suitable for locations frequently visited by wild boars. Although trapping has demonstrated some effectiveness in controlling the wild boar population, it remains limited. In response, Canadian farmers took further measures by building fences around fields and farms. However, the wild boar problem is becoming more serious, and these measures alone are not enough. Therefore, farmers have started using electric equipment to create protective fences for livestock and agricultural areas where wild boars often appear. They are willing to invest in these devices even though the cost is quite high. Installing an electric fence can cost anywhere from $25,000 to $30,000 per mile. And although fences can last 10 to 20 years with proper maintenance, not all farmers see this solution satisfied. Years of adequate maintenance, not all farmers will find this solution satisfactory. In some areas, wild boars can still overcome these fences, demonstrating the need for more innovative and effective measures, according to a 2022 University of Alberta study. The most effective method Canadian farmers have used to reduce the wild boar population is hunting. Data from 65 farms in Alberta, British Columbia, and Ontario shows that hunting has significantly reduced feral boar numbers in these areas. Post-harvest cornfields are especially good hunting grounds because they often attract wild boars with excess food and shelter. The clear visibility of these fields combined with the low passivity of wild boar at night makes hunting more convenient and safer for hunters. This not only brings satisfaction to participants, but also helps control and balance the wildlife environment, protecting Canada's landscape and agricultural resources from feral boar intrusion. Do you like the experience of wild boar hunting? If so, leave the number 1. If you don't like it, leave a 0 and share your opinion in the comments section below. Why are wild boars so strongly invading our farms? This question will be explored in detail in the next video. We'll learn why regions in the southeastern United States like Georgia and Alabama are known to be home to the most robust wild boar populations. Stay tuned for more details on how to hunt wild boar in the U.S., an exciting experience combined with the beauty of nature. The complex environments of the American wilderness, from dense forests to high mountain ranges, provide the most challenging and rewarding wild boar hunts. Alabama, with its complex landscape and dense forests, provides ideal natural habitat for wild pigs. This terrain, with its steep slopes and bushes, is the perfect hiding place for them. Wild boars in this area are known for their impressive size and ferocity, with some weighing up to 661 pounds and capable of running up to 25 mm. A tragic event in Alabama in 2023 highlighted the dangers of hunting in this area, when a hunter was attacked by feral hogs.